You can go outside and ask people, well, what is it you want to achieve in life? I want to be rich and happy. That's it? Yeah. Do you know how to get that? No. I just want to be rich and happy. And they're waiting to be rich and happy. And those weeks go through their fingers. 35 years ago, I was working at a radio station in Langley, CJJC. It's not on the air, it's gone off the air. And I got fired. Now, I'm not the first guy to get fired, and I'm not the last guy to get fired, and maybe there's someone in this auditorium today that shares that unique experience with me, and it's not a fun thing to all of a sudden be told you're not loved and you're not wanted, and your contribution has amounted to nothing, and you're dismissed, and you're unemployed. You think for a minute that you're unemployable, and I was in that position, and if it hasn't been you, you perhaps know someone that feels so unneeded. And we need to be needed as men and women. It's one of the great needs of people, to need to be respected and needed, to have someone to love, and a meaningful job to do, and meaningful work. That's really what we all need. It's not money. We need money. But money comes after. People say, I'd be successful, Pete, if I had money. I say, no. First of all, you have to learn to be successful. And then maybe the money and the trappings of success will go with it. The money and trappings. So I got fired. I'm watching the movie Gone with the Wind. I'm a little unkempt in my jeans and long hair and haven't shaved for quite a while. And about halfway through the movie Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara is whipping a horse and buggy back to Tara. You don't see this happen, but you hear a thud, and you know the horse has collapsed, has died, it's exhausted. She gets out of a buggy, and as she gets out of a buggy, the moon comes out of the clouds and lights up Tara. And there it's kind of all disheveled and burnt. She runs up to Tara. She goes in to see her mom and dad. Her dad is shell-shocked, and he's kind of out of it. And he points to a door that she assumes her mother is in, and her mother's there. She's passed away. She's on a table, and there's 2 candles beside it. She breaks down in a bit of tears. She runs back out of Tara, up to where the horse is. She falls to her knees. She picks up a carrot out of the ground and eats it and then spits it out. And then she picks up the dirt in her hands and she says, as God is my witness, I will never go hungry again. What was she really saying? I think what she was saying is where she found herself at that point in her life. Some of it was her own doing, some of it wasn't. But she needed to take full and total responsibility for her life. And she said, as God is my witness, I will never go hungry again. That scene has resonated with me every single day for 35 years. As God is my witness, I am going to make something of my life. I am going to live a life of significance. 35 years ago, flat broke, 2 mortgages. Had a wife that loved me and a little girl. But I thought I need to take full and total responsibility for who I am and what I want to become. I'm a young man. I've got a whole lifetime ahead of me. So I went upstairs and I showered and I got a haircut and got my suit pressed and got a clean shirt and shined my shoes. And I said, I'm going to do something with this little life. Because at the end of this life, I'm going to have to answer that question. How did you spend the time and the talent I gave you? Did you waste it? Or did you make it significant? Did you make it significant?